What is up, YouTubers, gamers, and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the coffee break catch-up series where I update you bullet point sort of reference style as to what's been going on this week with me. Got my coffee ready, so if you want to just chew the fat for 20 minutes or so, yeah, this is the video for you. If you want to watch something that's not too involved, that's certainly me. Right, so guys, as you know, I had the accident with my back, and I'm into my third week now, and I'm able to walk around and move around and stuff, but still incredibly painful at times. So I'm just going to put my coffee down. It's still a bit warm at the moment. It's been a great week, though. This month, however, seems to be flying by. Oh, by the way, sorry, I'm kind of a bit hunched forward because I got a hot water bottle behind my back to kind of ease the pain a bit more. I've weaned myself off of the painkillers, the big ones I had that were given to me, and I'm trying to not have even normal painkillers now. There are times I just have to give in, but for the most part, it's working well. It's keeping me out of trouble, so to speak. So yeah, so a hot water bottle goes a long way. Well, hobby-wise, I've nearly finished all the miniatures that are on the bench, so that's cool. That's cool. Another couple of sessions should see them out, and then I'm going to have to do a bench tidy up where I just organise my stuff. Because it is a smaller bench, it looks messier quicker. Yeah, it does. Because it's a smaller bench, it looks untidy quickly. You don't need that much on it. Not opposed to the big, which is now my gaming table, which is a lot bigger. It's taller, bigger, wider in every respect. You could put a lot more crap on it before it looked untidy. But so this one, needs cleaning up on a much more of a regular basis. That's probably a good thing, actually. That's probably a good thing. Anyway, get that done. Then I can get on with some building stuff. Yeah, I really need to kick ass on that pile behind me there. I've decided, what the heck, let's just get some stuff built and painted and whatever else. Unfortunately, my gaming table is taken up with more crap at the moment. I say crap. Christmas stuff, It's got like presents I've bought for people, we've bought for people. Need wrapping, cards to write, all this other stuff. So yeah, the gaming table isn't really that much of a gaming table right now. It will be, don't you worry. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. And the two main things I want to be playing on it are Zombicide and role-playing games. Awesome. And I can do that. I can sit at that desk and I can do that, and that's going to be great. And I'm so looking forward to that. I'm just going to get my thoughts out as they come to me because I don't want to forget them. My nostalgia shelf, you've all seen it. I'm thinking of doing a little series just touching on little things that are on it and that relate to my past nostalgia-wise, and hopefully it could be something that you can relate to from your childhoods as well, or at least relate to the experience of that. It's what I want to do. I've recently come to the conclusion that it's better to do in all aspects of life. Do the things you want to do. Don't do things for other people. Otherwise, you kind of lose yourself a bit, I think. And not to say that that's what has happened to me. I just haven't had much energy to do anything or time of late, but I do moving forwards. I just want to make a point of making sure I just do the things I want to do, and I'm going to do that. And it's going to involve all sorts of things that are on the shelf, things that I'm getting for the shelf, restoration projects of classic toys from my youth, or just items of interest that I have from my, that are linked to my youth and my past. And I think it's going to make for a very interesting series. If not for you guys or anyone else, but it is for me. And like the painting series, it's going to be therapy for me. It's going to be huge therapy because it's going to be different from the painting series because, for one thing, I'm going to be behind the camera. No bad thing, right? And two, it's gonna be completely different. It's going to have a different sort of trajectory to the main hobby stuff that I would normally do. But paint along videos are my favourite. They are my favourite ones to make. They are my favourite videos to watch. But I have to concentrate a lot. I have to get at least an hour in, or I suppose I have to film for about an hour and 20 in order to get an hour by the time I've edited it down. An hour's worth of footage. Whereas that wouldn't have any such restraints or prerequisites. So I'm just gonna be filming. There's gonna be a new series. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. Treasures from the past. I don't know. It could be. And there's a lot more to come here. But it's interesting because there's going to be restoration projects involved in it as well. And if you remember years ago, I was going through a bit of a board game restoration phase. Kind of like that. Remember my Haunted House board game, which is over there, was a huge part of that. I mean, that belongs, that should be on that shelf. There's a shelf. It needs to be more than a shelf, really. There's a lot more to it than that. But in some ways, I need to get some of the stuff on the other shelf that's there transported over there, and I can get that over there. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but maybe in time, or I could replace that shelf with a racking system shelf like I've got over that side. I think that might be better. I do, but this is all stuff. It's gonna make me think about things when I watch this video back, and I'm being right racking system. I might look into that next year. What else? Well, the week it's been an okay week work wise. It's been all right. It hasn't been particularly stressful. I know people say, "Oh, don't say that, you've jinxed it now," but I don't believe in all that. Yeah, it hasn't been. It's not to say it won't be. Soon, maybe next week's going to be the most stressful week of my life. I don't know. But it's been okay this week, the one that's just gone. It's been alright. And I'm hoping it'll be that way moving forwards as well. What else? Next year, March will be my birthday. My 53rd, 54th birthday. Yeah, I don't. 50 something, but I was born in 1971, so 53, I guess. I'll be 53. Yeah. I don't even. And I'm wanting to go to my birthday wish for my next birthday is I want to go to the British National Tank Museum and see all these glorious tanks in real life that I see on books and models. Now I went way back when I was a small boy. My father took me. I have a vague memory of it, but there's some photos somewhere in my mum's loft or wherever she keeps those sorts of photos of my father and me there. The old Kodak, 24 picture on the film. We've got several photos of us in the tank museum, including one of me sat astride a tank, outside, legs either side of it, and sort of hanging off the gun, which is quite cool. But now I'm an adult. I'd like to go back and see and appreciate, with an adult's mind and perspective, that experience. So I'm hoping, and hopefully you guys would be interested in that. I could make a bit of a video, get some footage at least of that experience, even if it's just voiceover, as if I'm allowed to. And I don't know, but I should be allowed to take photos if nothing else. So, but that should be a good experience. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to take a sip of coffee, go back to making videos. I realise I have yet to put up my Seaton Carnival video, and it's because there's a lot of pictures in it, and it's not the easiest for me to sit down. It takes time, a lot of time, to put the pictures all together, and I've done that now, and I'm going to do a voiceover for it, so that should be up soon. It should be, and thankfully next week's on the bench is already covered. I did that last week. That's already filmed. That's scheduled. Whatever. It's up there. And yeah, I just I want to start building. I think I know what I want to take off of that shelf. There's some Chaos Cultists up there in a cardboard box. And just the sprues. I bought some sprues for them years ago that I want to get done. And all for my Fall of Cadia table top. I think I'll get some Chaos Cultists. And even though they weren't really part of that. More demons, but I would like to build up my Chaos army, so to speak. So I think some Chaos Cultists wouldn't go amiss there. Maybe I can get a couple of small skirmish games. Maybe look into Kill Team or something on my table here. See if I can play something like that. It would be good. Be very good. Looking to play a few games of Zombicide, second edition, and see how I go with that. Hopefully ready for family coming up. We can maybe play that sometime. I'm really hoping we can. If not, no biggie. I know my wife is always up for playing Zombicide, and even if it's just the two of us, that'd be good. Daughter's usually into Zombicide anyway, so that makes 3. It's just my brother-in-law. I think he'd be game to give it a go. Yeah, I've the nights. Well, I say the nights, the days. The days/nights. They're getting darker so quickly now. It's untrue. It's not funny. It's like getting dark at 4 o'clock now here, and I don't like it. There's like, well, I say street light, but it's not street light because it's a private road. But the lamp is not working, and you could do with a torch. Really, we've got to find out how to get that fixed at some point, so that we can, not just us, all residents around here can go about in safety, not go through the dark. But where I was going with that was been feeding Sandy, which is the car park where we park our car. It's called the Orchard Car Park. It's just literally, up the pathway from our house. Local residents park there, and he's the local stray cat. I call him Sandy. He's got many names. Some people call him Monty, Charlie, Trooper. I call him Sandy. He comes to that. He recognises me and my voice, and he recognises the car. And pull up in the car, he runs over. He's a dear boy. I was talking to a gentleman there that's been living here for a while. He said he's known him to be in that car park for at least 17 years. He says he's been here 17 years, and he's always been there. So he's getting on quite a bit, this cat. But he's a lovely cat. He really is. I had a cat once that lived to 26. Yeah, a fine old age. But I went up today to feed him, and poor thing, he was soaking wet where it's been raining. I think he obviously couldn't find any decent shelter today. I say get in the dry, even if it's just under the cars. He obviously had a problem, finding shelter today, and I didn't have anything really to dry him with. I felt a bit bad, but I did have a handkerchief which I was able to, wipe his back and tail and legs off, and he let me do it. Dear thing. And I say to him, you need to get somewhere warm and dry, and I like to look out for him because he was like the first living being that greeted us when we came to Seaton, originally, my wife and I. He was there, friendly straight away, and that stuck with me. I thought, oh, I didn't realise he was straight at the time. I thought, just an old cat that had been let out, whatever. But it does turn out, a lot of people look out for him. He's a free spirit, you see. But I've done a Patreon video for feeding him. So you can see what I do on a daily basis, and I'm able to do it once again now, because when I had my injury, my wife, Mrs. Mini Warzone, was able to, she used to go up to the car park and feed him on my behalf, and he kind of got used to that as well. But he's back to me now, and he kind of he's used to that. But yeah, it's the way he waits for me on a daily basis. He's there. He knows the time. He knows I'm going to be coming up the path, and he waits for me. It's a lovely feeling. Our cat's like, our dog, he doesn't care. He's just like, oh, just feed me when you get back. Our cat is like, come on, feed me now. He's a bit put out, like, come on, going out to feed someone else and not doing my dinner first. At least that's the impression they give, isn't it? Because he's he's in here with me now, believe it or not. He's over because my hobby room has been moved around a bit, and his bed's now right up against the radiator in here. So nice warm area for him here. He likes it in here now. He's a dear thing as well. He's called Lucian. Yeah, he's got, they're two complete different opposite types of cat though. You got the stray cat outside, that's a free spirit, likes to do his own thing and be out indoors and be free. And we got our cat here who likes to create home comforts, of heat and warmth and chairs and beds and that, it's just complete difference. But yeah, it's quite funny. I don't think there's too much else. Oh, yes. No. Had late night shopping yesterday night here. Late night shopping. Fantastic. It was brilliant. And during the day, there was a Christmas fair over in our town hall. That was brilliant as well. Really enjoyed that. A lot of stalls with like homemade goods. Biscuits, fudge, ornaments, candles, all that kind of soaps, all that kind of thing, knitted toys, scarves, hats, loads of stuff like that. And it was really, really good. I mean, obviously we're looking out for like gifts for our families and that, for Christmas, and it's really good atmosphere. It was a really good atmosphere. And then in the evening, there's loads of lights, there was music, Santa Claus was around in his sleigh. He didn't remember me though, I was a bit disappointed. I thought he'd remember me. Last time I saw him here, it was a lucky dip. He asked me if I've been a good boy. I said, yes, I've been a good boy. But he didn't remember me. So, come on, Santa, I thought you knew us all. I'm still a good boy. That was good. It was good fun though. A lot of the shops were giving away they were doing glasses of wine or prosecco or whatever, and biscuits and shortbread, whatever. Just come in and have a glass of something. You don't have to buy anything. Just come in and have a glass of something. And it was good because people were talking. Good community atmosphere. I went in a couple of shops I don't normally go in, and it was nice to talk to like the owners and the people working in there and that, and just strike up a conversation with them, get to know them, and it's something that's I've not been used to in where I have lived in the past. So it was a really good experience. We did that. We walked around all the shops and that, and my wife and I we had a quick drink in a bar called the Vault here. Really really nice bar. I like it in there. And then we decided we'd go home. Got a bag of chips and sat and ate that. I had a chip sandwich and whatever. It was just, we had some drinks and chip butty. Nice. My wife decided to make cheesy chips, so she grated some cheese on hers. Very nice. And yeah, it was just simple but good. We've got a few decorations down in our living room now, whereas last year we couldn't have anything like that because we just moved in and we didn't even know where the decorations were, let alone being able to put them or have a space to put them up. It's just boxes, floor to ceiling everywhere. So that was, it's good to be able to do that now. And it's just a great feeling this time of year. Although I can't believe it's come around this quick, I cannot believe it's been over 11 months. It's just phenomenally quick it's gone by. I don't know how it seems to you. Does time go quickly for you? I don't know. Anyway, but I'm going to be doing a Christmas P&Q. That's another thing. So I've started asking for questions for that. Steve from Who Took My Dice has gratefully given me a couple of questions there. But if there's anyone else that wants to ask any more questions or put comments to me, pop them in the comment section below this video, and I'll do some more ask outs for questions as time draws nearer. But I will be doing a Christmas P&Q. I'd like to get some questions in from the old regular gang from the olden days. But new people are always welcome. Please come on board, ask me a question, and we'll generate a conversation. It can be about anything you like. Hobby related, non-hobby related, whatever. Experiences, anything you like. Thoughts on, yeah. Right, and I think I'm just going to finish this. That brings me to the end of this video. Thanks ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up if you can, please. And share it around if you can. That's phenomenal. And thank you so much for being with me on my journey. Thank you. Remember, all brushes lead to war. I'll see you guys on another video. Bye for now.